Donald Trump knew he was going to lose the birthright citizenship case before the Supreme Court. He posted this before the decision came out. It's an article from justthenews.com, and it says Trump's efforts to reverse birthright citizenship may succeed with or without the Supreme Court. And that link takes you to this article from that organization. Trump's efforts to reverse birthright citizenship may succeed with or without SCOTUS. And if you scroll down a little bit in the article, it points to this section here. Several bills, most notably the Birthright Citizenship Act, introduced by Babin and Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, one day after Trump's inauguration in 2025, seek to end or sharply restrict automatic birthright citizenship by amending the Immigration and Naturalization Act. These measures would interpret the 14th Amendment's subject to the jurisdiction thereof clause to grant citizenship at birth only to children with at least one parent who is a U.S. citizen, national, lawful permanent resident residing in the U.S., or an LPR serving in the military. So, a couple of things. First, that's not what the Constitution says. So it doesn't matter how you interpret it. The Constitution is clear. It says all persons. Section 1 of the 14th Amendment clearly states all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. All persons. How are you going to interpret all persons as being specific people? Especially when the Supreme Court, in its decision today, specifically says, here, when you scroll down and you see held, this is what the Supreme Court held, that children born in the United States to parents unlawfully or temporarily present are subject to the jurisdiction of the United States and are citizens at birth under the 14th Amendment Citizenship Clause. That's it. They've made their decision. The 14th Amendment applies to all persons because that's what it says. Doesn't matter how you interpret it. And if you think you can interpret the 14th Amendment a certain way, then can we interpret other amendments a certain way? For example, when we see an amendment that says that we all have the right to bear arms, can we say, well, our interpretation of that is you have a right to bear the type of arms that existed when that clause was written, when that amendment was written, because that's the way we interpret it. Can we do that? Can we just interpret the Constitution the way we want to? Listen, the 14th Amendment is clear. There's no ambiguity in it whatsoever. It clearly states all persons born in this country are U.S. citizens. Doesn't matter who your parents are. So with all due respect to Babin and Graham, they can fuck all the way off.